How's it going, guys? This is Chris at Power User Tech. Today I just picked up my PC, got a sick deal at Best Buy, so we're going to go through the steps of setting it up, and you guys can get through the unboxing with me, and I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. So first things first, we're going to start unboxing the main unit. I don't even have a knife. Alright, hold on one second, we'll be right back. Use this little Swiss Army knife. I did some research before I bought this, and the Omen by HP was one of the better ones in terms of pre-builts because of the easily swappable parts. I don't know much more than that. It had good reviews. The guy at Best Buy was really knowledgeable. You know, the only other one that would beat this was one by Alienware that had the 8th gen CPU i7, but you know, this is 7th gen, not too bad. Not the worst that can happen. I'm barely gonna start figuring out like what I need. So this is gonna mainly be my workstation where I stream. I got a mic today. I decided not to get a webcam yet just because yeah, the lighting is definitely worse in that corner of the room. This is actually where I stream right here. This is the main battle station here. I usually move. Get a look at this chair here. This is old. Look at this old chair. Anyway, I moved that chair up here, and I got my PlayStation camera. So yeah, lighting is kind of rough. So we're gonna figure that out. But first, we want to make sure we get started and start getting good. There we go. Alright. Some nice styrofoam, flame free. And some nice case. So this is actually an open box. Best Buy occasionally will have people return units and sell it to you at a discount. So I got a pretty good deal. I saved about $100 on this. So the guy said it came with a keyboard, and I bought another keyboard because, well, I didn't think this one would be too great, to be honest. Let's take a look at that. I don't know if the lighting's... I'm getting some light. So, got a nice little keyboard by HP I could probably take to work.
Oh yeah?
You know?
Anything.
Not too bad, not too shabby. Feels nice. Some audio there. Plug in, you know, pretty straightforward. I'll probably use this in the office. It's nice. Thank you, HP. Free is always good. So, let's get that out of the way. Let's go with me to work tomorrow. Alright, so we have this quick setup guide, which we will need. And some, limited warranty stuff. Don't need that. It's never gonna break, right? Alright, that's limited edition. Just kidding. It's an HP mouse. You know, it's similar to like the Surface mouse if you've ever seen it, like unibody. The click feels solid. I don't like the shiny plastic reflective. It gets dirty. But you know, it's a backup mouse. Alright. Check it out. We got the, I think this plugs into the power supply and then into the wall. We're going to need that when we boot this up. Alright, I think that's everything. So we're ready to take it out. This feels kind of sexual.
Wow.
So, there we are. We got the Omen with the 7th Gen i7. It's a GTX 1070. So not too shabby. Hey, it even has an SD card reader.
No way.
Yeah, check that out. You don't get that on Macs anymore. Awesome. It's not even that heavy, to be honest. Let's put it up here. So let's take a look at the back here. Looks like our input for the display. I think, don't quote me on that. I haven't used PC in a while, so I don't know if this doesn't actually. Never mind. I don't think that's for the display. I think these HDMI's are for the display. Or no, there's these HDMI's. I don't know anything. All right, so Ethernet, a couple USBs, USB 3.0. Got the fan right here, and I kind of like that the power supply and well, there's two fans, I guess. This place is pretty dusty, so we're gonna have to clean that out regularly. Okay, so usually I would put my stuff. We used to have a PC right here a long time ago. Windows XP, rest in peace. So I guess we'll see how big this monitor is, if I can fit it right here. And I would ideally like to have my PC like right here, but it's not the biggest desk in the world, so I might not have it there. Alright guys, we're back. I had to clean up some stuff on my desk because I was scared of it falling onto the brand new computer. By the way, these are my gaming headsets, which I have yet to do a review on. A couple other accessories, but you know, just started a new job, so I haven't had a lot of time. But right here we have the Dell 27-inch display here that comes with a 144 hertz refresh. I went with that recommendation based off of what a coworker told me. If you're gonna buy a monitor, you're gonna future-proof it a little. I'm sure you can get solid gaming from 60. I think it was 60 megahertz. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but that's what he said to get. So another thing it has is G-Sync. So the guy was explaining to me that it syncs up, I think, with the GPU. So something about the refresh rate is in sync, so you don't get like drop frames or whatever. And I recently watched a video about G-Sync with the Asus monitors, but the guy has it. He told me it was overkill for what I was looking for. I even considered like a cheaper $300 monitor that didn't have G-Sync, but it was only 21 inches. So for just, I think this was like 400, just $100 more. Again, it's open box, so I got a really good deal on it. I was able to take off a little more. And we're gonna unbox it right now and see how it looks like on the desk. It's a little nice to put in work. This is my first PC in a long time, so it's really exciting. My last PC was actually a little. Whoa. Could have been bad. This thing's heavy, man.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Whoa. Is this a wall mount?
I think that's just the I like the picture.
This is solid. This is like. Also, what's the model? What's the model number? I'll get the model number for you guys. I just totally forgot. There's so many specs we had to discuss today. So this looks like some sort of HDMI or something. More cables that I don't know what they plug into. Alright, so the monitor has to be in there. This will probably be a smarter idea. There she is.
Jesus.
Look at that. That is a nice display. Look at that. I think this is 27-inch. Plastic on the back. This is plastic too. I think that's plastic, yeah. Pretty solid though. Pretty solid build. Now, the main question is, how do we mount it? So I see this little square thing here. And this looks like it plugs in here. Oh. Oh. I feel like I'm missing something here.
Well, the picture on the box.
What?
Picture kind of showed you.
So the picture on the box.
There we go.
Dell's facing outward.
Yep.
Maybe it's not meant to be like locked in or something.
That's strange.
Oh wait. I see a screw there. Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
You
so
have to screw it in.
let's put the monitor down before we break that. Again, looks like it's in perfect working condition. We're gonna start it up right now. Hopefully nothing's wrong with it. There's always a little risk, you know, when you buy used, but Best Buy has a pretty good warranty. So we're gonna screw this in. Look at that, yeah. Yeah. There you go. Don't want to torque it too much. It's pretty solid, actually.
It's good.
Okay, I should probably move that computer out of the way.
Yes.
This thing already looks like a beast. I'm excited. Okay. Taeyeon, will it fit?
Oh. Right. I think you could lower that, right?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
Got some movement action here. Seems to be attached by a screw. Gotta keep it locked. Button. Alright, you can cut right here. We'll figure this out. Alright, so I sustained my first injury. Apple fans don't usually have to deal with this kind of crap because our box is open with a flick of a finger. But I sustained my first paper cut. You know, it happened while I was messing around with the monitor. Anyways, we'll come back to once we figure out how to get this mount working. Alright, we're back. We figured out how to put the mount on there. And we discovered you can do this, which makes it really nice. You don't have to be fiddling with a latch or something. And you can even bring it down or move it up a little bit. So that's pretty darn
You just slant it forward?
cool. I think I'm gonna have it head on
Okay.
for now. Right?
Yep.
Well, once I sit down on the chair, we'll
Of course.
figure out what we put. But it's like immersive right here already. Takes up like I don't even see the wall anymore.
You'll be in your own little world.
Yeah, I don't know why people would pay for a more expensive monitor. It's maybe the pros, but this is probably the best I'm gonna have for years. All right, guys. So that was the monitor. We got it up on the stand. We got the computer right here. I didn't see any manual or anything with it, so we're just gonna plug stuff in and hope that it works.
I think I found the only instructions.
Where?
You could just
Is it? Oh. Well, let's see. Oh, that's just how to take it out of the box. Oh God, we're screwed. All right, PC world. I hope you're ready. Hope you're ready for me. So, headset. I'll talk about that in a little bit. It's gonna be one of the last things we set up. Got a mouse. Okay, so let's talk about some peripherals here. We got the Corsair K63. I think it's a cherry red switch. I liked another one. I forgot if it was brown or green, but it was
Brown.
like super clicky. Was it the brown one? But the Corsair, like from first impression, because I like played around with all of them. My first impression of the Corsair was that it was really solid. So even the space bar, which tends to be a little wiggly, felt solid here. And he said the one I really liked was out of stock, but he said this is a great starter. It's $100. The other one I really liked was like $200. I was like, no, I'm not even gonna order it. Just give me this one. It doesn't have a number pad, but I'm not gonna be doing much number stuff here. So we're gonna open this up. You can even do wireless on this one, which is cool. But look at that. Fully programmable with Corsair utility engine, 1 millisecond, 2.4 gigahertz. I mean, to be honest, you probably shouldn't be spending more than $100 on a keyboard if you're barely starting out like me. Unless you got the money. In that case, read a lot of reviews. Do that. So I don't know if I could change the color of the keys, but I'm gonna make it red for power user tip.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know what this connection is. I think this plugs directly into it. There's this little guy. Looks like a receiver there for wireless. And then the wrist guard.
Nice.
Is that what it's called? I don't even know.
It's like the yeah. Like
Alright, so we're gonna take a little break here to organize some of the stuff, and then we'll be right back. Alright, so we organized some of the cables, because we already started to lose track. And now we got the mouse. So, the guy was saying it's one of the highest DPI mouses out there. So in terms of responsiveness and accuracy, it's probably one of the better ones. And it was less than $100. So, I'm assuming I won't need to buy another mouse for a long time. You can also change the colors and stuff. You get 16,000 DPI. You get some lighting stuff and some good mechanical mouse switches. So let's go ahead and where'd the knife go? Oh, here we go. All right, going in. Oh, we just. Alright, guess I'll use the knife anyways. Nice try, Razor. So, for gamers, by gamers. Glad to be a part of the team. Soon to be sponsored by McDonald's, by the way. Hint, hint, I spend way too much money there. Okay, we got instruction manual. We don't need instruction manuals. Look at that. Packaging, I'll give it 8 out of 10. Sorry, Apple still has the best.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like a rat, you know, a little mouse, like holding by its tail. It looks very nice. Way better looking than the display. And it has these cool like grill looking things. So whatever, I don't know if you can get a detail on that.
Yeah.
That's probably to keep the mouse cool because you're going to be really hot, you know? Kind of like. Alright, so I'm going to leave the plastic on for now. This is nice.
The
This
wheel.
feels really notchy and like accurate. So I like that. Ninja, coming for you. Alright, so we got the mouse right here. Can't have a mouse without a mouse pad. So, we got the medium edition. So we got the medium edition MM200. The guy said you don't need anything special, you just want something big enough for your range of motion. So I chose medium because I don't have that big of a desk. Anti-skid rubber, optimized for high DPI mice, textile weave designed for precision tracking. Boom. Nice. I'm glad it's not too heavy, because that's unnecessary. Oh, I rolled. That was a little surprise there. More manuals. How do you use a... Oh. They didn't actually include a manual. They assume that you know how to use a mouse pad. Nice. So, this is nice. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice and smooth right here, no friction. Put this over here. And I like that it doesn't like hold the shape of the roll too much. I'm sure that'll flatten over time. Alright, so we're gonna plug that in a second. Alright, last but not least, I'm not actually gonna open these yet. I'm gonna make sure my PC's set up first and everything's plugged in properly. But this headset, he was saying was pretty good. I don't really know much about PC headsets. I know a little more about consoles or console headsets, and these were a lot cheaper. A pair of Astros are like $300. This one was like 80. So, I mean, Fortnite doesn't have the most diverse soundstage or whatever it's called. It's not very high definition, in my opinion. So I doubt that anything more expensive would give me that much of an edge. But, you know, if something comes out that I like, we'll upgrade. But for now, it's going to be the Corsair Void Pros with RGB. Alright, and last thing I want to show you, I bought some network stuff. So, I'm planning on upgrading my network so that I can handle my PC and PlayStation, because my brothers still play the PlayStation, sadly. I still play. But yeah, increased network load, you're gonna have to beef it up. So I got a modem, which is gonna plug into my router, and then we got a switch. I don't think, did we get the switch?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we got the switch. And we're just gonna route that all right around, because the box is like right over here somewhere, and then PC's over here, so you can see how that might cause an issue, stepping over the cables and stuff. Okay, so that's pretty much it. We're gonna get everything plugged in right now. We'll spare you the boring parts. Looks like it's pretty straightforward, you know. So yeah, we'll be back when we're about to power it on. We got the SSD mount and a SATA cable, which I don't know if we'll need. I don't know if there's one already in the case. We got a good deal on this. So 512 gigabytes for, I think it was like $100. So I'm gonna load Fortnite and the operating system through here. It's gonna be my first install, so I really don't know what I'm doing. We'll figure that out. I think you just need like a Phillips screwdriver and maybe, yeah. So then we also got this Yeti mic, USB. I don't know if it's USB 3.0. But we're going to be testing some stuff for the best quality. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to be setting this up once we got the game running. We're like our first goal is to get the game running by tonight. So we're going to fiddle around with some things. We want to make sure the operating system's on the SSD. The archival stuff is going to be on the HD. Alright, we'll be back. So we're back. After some research, we decided that the easiest way to install this new hard drive would be to first set up on the regular drive, obtain like a bootable media disk, so like a flash drive with bootable media. So like when we put in the new drive, we do a fresh install on the new drive. Okay. So, assuming that all works, we'll be set up by tonight. So we're gonna power it on for the first time. It's gonna be a wild ride. Hopefully this works. don't know if I plug anything in correctly. Ooh, look at the mouse.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. It's entering power save mode. It's so clear. Oh my gosh. I think, yeah, I definitely want it a little higher. It's my line of sight is like right here.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to end up removing these brackets because I want the screen to be like eye level so I can game like this. Not a big deal though. I'll probably just unscrew that and get out of the way. Alright, so we're going to go through some setup and we'll be back when we're ready to install the hard drive. Alright, we're almost there. It keeps telling me that it'll only take a few more moments and it's been like 5 minutes. I'm complaining, but almost done, guys. Once we get to the hard drive setup stage again, we'll hit you guys back up. I just thought it was kind of funny. Alright, cut it. You guys get a nice look in there. Just the graphics card. And I think this is the hard drive. So it looks like they already have some spare cables here. But we're gonna mount this and do a clean boot of Windows. So Sarmin out to the rescue. I have sausage fingers, so this is actually the hardest part of everything. Okay, so we hopefully didn't break anything. We installed the hard drive with the closest connection I could reach, which was a P6 connection. So it was like the third connection, and we thought, well, maybe we should plug it into SATA 3. So we've got the boot drive here. Alright, so we were able to install, or we were able to go into the BIOS through like navigating some sort of menu system. We changed the boot order to launch USB drive first, and we got lucky. Looks like we're in the right window. So we're gonna get this set up. Good. Alright, so it's kind of late. It's about 1 a.m. almost. Seems to be running fine. I'm reformatting the hard drive, like the spinning disk drive. So right now we're installing Fortnite while that's happening. We're gonna open this up, see how it goes. Alright. Can you believe this little thing was so useful? Really? Twisties? I chose this model because this looked a little more like substantial. And it also covered my entire ear. off and probably route it somewhere. And, probably slip this on because I breathe really heavy. All right, we're gonna just wait a little. It's at like 50%. Maybe we'll set these up in the meantime. All right, cut. Cut. We're going. All right. So we just got Fortnite running. We're gonna try to run it on epic settings with frame rate limit at 160. Let's see what kind of frame rates we can get. So right now we're getting about 60 frame rates, or 60 frames per second. It's doing pretty good. And there we have it, folks. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. The angle does feel a little weird. I don't know if I want it like flat. That feels better. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. Could have sworn I had more V-Bucks. But we're going to be tweaking the settings here and there, and then tomorrow we're going to be streaming for the first time on PC. But I'm happy to say that everything's online. I just realized you guys didn't have audio to any of that gameplay, but we'll fix that in post. Alright, well this is Chris at Power User Tech, and we will see you tomorrow. Alright, so I ended up going with the Alienware 25-inch, 240 hertz, 1080p display. I mean, I just thought I'm gonna get a display that I'm gonna use for a long time. 1080p seems more reasonable for Fortnite. I don't think my system can run 2K reliably. The Dell that I had wasn't working properly, so this is what I ended up with. I was gonna go with the 1080p 144 hertz screen, but I know I'm gonna grow into it, and I just wanted to get something that, well, I wouldn't have to buy something new for a while. So here we go. I'm gonna try to get it out of the box, and it's gonna go right there. It has these weird little notch things. There we go. Oh wait, I think I missed the angle there. Okay, well, there goes that. And got a few more on the other side. We'll be back in a second. Alright, this is really hard to film because I have this giant couch here. But let's go ahead and open the box. There we go. And we're gonna get into the screen right now, hook it up to my PC, and hopefully it runs well. Alright, it's super dark, but I finally got everything hooked up. I'm about to turn it on for the first time. I'm gonna be doing some calibration, checking different settings, and hopefully we can get it running by tonight. Let's see if we can peel this off together. Seems like there's some stickers here. Here goes. Not as satisfying to peel off as the other one. There we go. Kind of tilted it on accident. It has a nice, I think like a matte finish on it. It's really hard to tell right now, but I'm excited. I can't wait to turn this on and set it up. How's it going, guys? So I was editing the video and I realized I never showed you the end. So in the end, I had to replace this monitor. I don't know if I explained it in the other clips, but basically the Dell monitor I had was bad. Bought this one, which you saw in the unboxing. It's the Alienware 240 hertz refresh monitor. I also got this camera. It's a face cam, 1080p. Actually, I think I stream it at 720p to reduce the load on the GPU. I also got these little reference monitors. I call them reference monitors because it lets me know if the computer's working when I test audio. I hooked up this wireless charger that I had laying around. This is the power strip where everything's kind of plugged in. I haven't taken the time to fix up all the cables with the zip ties, but I'll probably do that this weekend. I also swapped out the keyboard. So it did get to me in the end. The blue keyboard from the Corsair. It was a good keyboard, but I actually like this one better, and it was about the same price, $100. It's a TKL keyboard, and using the Romer G switches, so the actuation is actually really light. You barely have to put any force on there. I think it was like a 1.5 millimeter travel, something really crazy like that. It's not too clicky, but I like the way it feels. Kind of hard to type on it though because it's so responsive. I'm not used to it. I accidentally mispress keys when I'm typing. I don't know if I showed this. This is the Alienware computer that I bought. So I replaced the Omen because the Omen was freezing, and I also had issues with the monitor. So I just get rid of all that. Alienware went on sale, so I got the GTX 1080 edition and put in my own SSD. I didn't do a T.2 or whatever those hard drives are called, where it's just like the chip that you plug into the motherboard. But I'm really impressed with this computer. I wish I would have bought the 1080 Ti version. However, I'm going to be building a computer with beefier specs and then using this this computer as my streaming computer. I don't know if you can kind of see the detail on here. There's vents on top and a whole bunch of nice ports. I know it's really dark. Unfortunately, the lighting is not the best in my room, but in the back, there's a whole bunch of USB 3.0 ports. I got my Cat6 cable, which I routed all the way to the router in the other room. So yeah, there's a lot of connectivity here, and I might do a follow-up video of how I swapped in the hard drive. It was super easy, way easier than the HP Omen, because the way they designed this, you can easily like flip out the I think it was the power source, and you have access to the motherboard and all that stuff. So that's pretty much my final gaming setup. I haven't run an application to test my average FPS, but I can get over like 100 consistently, maybe like over 150 consistently when I'm streaming, and when I'm not streaming, I actually pull, like when I glance at it, over 200 frames per second. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys liked this little setup video. I'll do a follow-up on the gear that I use, some more pros and cons. But yeah, see you guys later.